And Dr. David Graff from Animal Care Hospital on Blair's Ferry Road Northeast is here. And Cedar Rapids, of course. Take your questions to open up the new year. You're in quite the battle right now here, I must say. Who do we have here?
She wants to go be anywhere but here.
Sure.
Her name's Tanner. She's a 3-year-old spayed female feline from the Cedar Rapids Animal Care and Control. She's a big girl, but she's a very nice kitty.
Claws out, but I think she'll just kind of adapt.
She has look at her beautiful blue eyes. She's a Siamese mix.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's a beautiful kitty.
Those are striking, piercing. One thing you wanted to touch on when it comes to animals, taking in too much water for water intake.
Yeah, if your pet is drinking too much water and or urinating too much, that could indicate a problem. In a kitty, a way to know if they're urinating too much, normally a cat will have a small clump in the litter box.
Sure.
And if you're finding large clumps, that probably indicates that your kitty's urinating too much, and that's a problem. And people don't usually see their cats drinking a lot of water because cats live in a marginally water-deprived state their whole life anyway. So if you see your cat drinking more than normal, go in and see the veterinarian because it could indicate a problem. The most common problems are hormonal diseases such as diabetes, Cushing's syndrome, kidney disorders. These can be diagnosed by blood tests.
Sure.
So don't put that off. What I hear is people will come in and they say, my cat's been drinking too much water for the last 6 months. And by that time, they've lost a lot of weight and they're not in good shape. And diabetes is a common diagnosis. And
the blood work always reveals the truth. I wanted to ask also a weather question. We're just coming out of this horrendous cold snap we had about 10 days ago. It talked a lot about, especially for dogs who are going to be going outside to watch out for, the pads of their paws for whatnot. We're going to be heading into another cold snap here. Did you see anything that was cold related or extreme cold related from any of the animals that came in?
Not a one.
Good.
And amazingly, I had several questions on foot pads on pets.
Yeah.
Is my dog going to freeze his or her feet when we go for a walk? I've never seen a case of frostbite in a pet.
Sure.
When I first got out of veterinary school, I had a call one night, emergency call. The lady was down in Iowa City on the Iowa River, and there was an open spot. It was about 15 below, and her black lab decided to hop in for a swim.
Okay.
And she was just worried to death that the dog was going to freeze to death. The dog was fine. The dog was happy. It was a lab that was in water. Dry him off. When they come in from outside, wipe off their foot pads, okay? If they get wet when they're outside, dry them off. And I see hyperthermia in the summer all the time. I've never seen hypothermia because of being outside when they're on a walk.
We'll give one more plug to Tanner here, Cedar Rapids Animal Care and Control. I must say, Dr. Graff, you're doing a nice job like a water skier, hanging onto the boat here. It's just trying to break away. But yeah, piercing, wonderful blue eyes as well, too. So
beautiful kitty.
And coming up for any of our ideas for experts, you can always reach out to us by email, midday@kcrg.com. And for tomorrow, our financial expert will also be here. Talk about those 529 college plans and maybe looking at adding a little bit more of that, what some of the options can be here with the new year. Stay with your 24-hour news source.